the federal government has assembled a legal team to challenge the suit filed by domestic airlines seeking to stop the establishment of a proposed national carrier, Nigerian Air. Reports on Monday say that the legal team of the government and a 10-man group representing the domestic airlines would meet in court on Thursday, which is, of course, tomorrow, in Lagos, over issues pertaining to the proposed national airline. The affected domestic airlines are saying that the structure and design put together by the Honourable Minister of Aviation will not benefit the Nigerian state in the long term. And to this effect, the federal government has assembled a team of lawyers from the Federal Ministry of Justice, with some of them serving in the legal department of the Federal Ministry of Aviation, to challenge the suit by the domestic airlines.
All right, joining us now is aviation expert TONI UKACHUKWU, who also is the editor-in-chief for the Aviators. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Can you please unmute your microphone?
So, yes, so Tony will just give you that few seconds to unmute your microphone, and then we can go straight into this very interesting conversation, by the way. Well, first off, while you're back, let's just find out we do have your audio. Good morning once again.
Good morning. Can you hear me now?
Great, great. Yes, we can. Can you tell us some of the issues the domestic airlines are indeed fighting against? Now, we do know for certain that, of course, there's a lot. They will be feeling marginalized, if you put it that way. Looking at the fact that they have been there making calls for certain tax reviews. There's the issue of the fuel, the Jet A1s and the likes. And then all of a sudden, it seems like the government is turning a blind eye and now focusing on its own official carrier. Just get us into this, because it seems to be very interesting and what tomorrow will look like, indeed.
So basically, just some kind of background. It's not that anybody is averse to a national carrier, it's just how it's being, pursued. But again, the critical question, this has been in the public purview. Why has anyone decided to just all of a sudden wake up to now go to court, challenging the setup of national carrier? Not that they don't have valid points, but my question will be, why now?
I mean, why now is a valid question. We don't know if we still have you joining us. We are trying to connect with you, but it's important to mention that, they are asking for several things, including they're saying that the federal government is making suggestions in the lines of a 15-year tax moratorium. There's several other complaints that they might have had in this regard. Let's talk about what the potential or their chances are against the federal government, looking at what's happening tomorrow.
So the truth is, most people, are kicking against the setup, the configuration of the Nigerian carrier, which of course Ethiopian Air has majority share, is that we don't really have the whole details of what this agreement is about. Okay, the ministry have tried up to this extent to hold most of the facts to their chest and just let us know what they want us to know, which of course most of them are sometimes conflicting. But the truth is, at this point, my personal opinion is the national carrier project will not be stopped, because now the ministry have gone ahead to meet with the AO and Airline Operators of Nigeria to say, you know what, get this thing out of court, we can talk about it. So there are some talks, okay, on that angle. But I think with the level that the Nigerian carrier project has gotten to, and those that know the present minister and his antecedents, he stops at nothing to make sure that whatever he puts his hand is set to done. Now, having known his antecedents over the past number of years, and this is government, for crying out loud. Government can come with any kind of incentives for the airline operators of Nigeria and cut some kind of deal for this to go ahead. There are so many possibilities, at the back end. But the truth is, my opinion is, this has gotten thus far. Can we allow Nigerian Air to birth? Then we can come and see all the facts on the table and know what angle to tackle it from. But as we stand, there are only speculations. We only know what the President of the Nation wants us to know from the papers, and we all know that is not all the facts on the table. So why are we working with half facts? kicking against Nigerian Air, which of course is apparent that Ethiopian Air has the lion's share and it can be called a national carrier. But do we have all the facts?
Anyway, Tony, well, many have said that if you do recall, there was a large jubilation, sounds of jubilation, let me put it that way. And there were a lot of people who were so eager, in celebratory mode, looking forward to the launch of Nigeria Air sometime 2018, if I'm right, stand to be corrected. But here we are in 2020, towards the end of 2022, and we're looking towards 2023, and here we are again hearing the same story that it's about to launch. Should we be optimistic, or should we be very careful with our hearts and not to be broken once more? And then these ones who have gone ahead to say no, they want to go against the launch, what really are they aiming to achieve?
So exactly, so that's the point. When this, going from Farnborough, the Farnborough launch, which had an aborted takeoff in 2018, the minister came back to find out that, okay, I'm not going to divulge all my plans, which I think is not correct. We are supposed to carry the stakeholders and industry along with every step of the way. But for his own personal reasons, he had reasons why he held some of the information to his chest so that he would not kind of fall into the pitfall of what happened in Farnborough again, because apparently said he carried some stakeholders along and he was thrown under the bus, allegedly. But again, going forward, I think Nigeria Air will launch because they've reached an advanced stage. Now, what the implementation or the sustainability of Nigerian Air is what we can call to question. Okay, but at the on the path, can we let it launch? Then we can see in full clarity what this Nigerian Air is all about. Now, for some reasons, we don't know the exit clauses. We don't know the clauses in the agreement. There could be exit clauses. There could be some other things we're not privy to. But when this launches and we can clearly see that it is not sustainable or it has some issues, then we can have facts to run with. I think with the minister, Hadi Sirika, which would have known, the greatest thing factor that is against him right now is time. Okay, so and I think also that he has so many projects, 5-point agenda, they are so massive for him to run with in such a short time. Now, Nigerian Air is one of those, with concession and MRO and all other aviation, aerospace and all that stuff. But again, time is running against man. He's hell-bent on making sure that this is realized in December. There is left for the stakeholders to see what's going to be the outcome. But I know since the airline president of Nigeria has gone to court, and the minister have come to them to take it out of court, the airline and Nigerian Air will launch. I could be wrong, but this is my personal perspective.
I guess we would have to find out. We have to wait to see how this eventually turns out, starting from tomorrow. Thank you, Toni Ukachukwu, for your time with us this morning on the show.